How's it going, Southern Miss? I'm Caden Robin.
I'm Southern Miss President Joe Paul.
And we have a special edition of SMTV Sports for you today. While students are prepping for final exam, our Southern Miss athletes are being tested in their final games before the postseason. In terms of baseball, there are still plenty of games before the Sun Belt Championship. Dr. Paul, when's the last time you made it out to Pete Taylor Park to watch our Golden Eagles?
I'm there most every night. I was there Tuesday night with the walk-off single to beat the Tulane Green Wave, one of our great rivals.
Oh yeah, that was a great game. And we have noticed that our baseball team has had a lot of success at home. The Golden Eagles swept the 3-game series against Texas State this past weekend. In Friday's game, Southern Miss took a command of the game in the third inning with 6 runs, including a 3-run home run by Ben Higdon. They won that first game 8-2.
In Saturday's game, Davis Gillespie hit his 10th home run of the season. Tucker Stockman followed with his own 2-run bomb. And they pushed Southern Miss lead to 4 going into the final inning, leading to another Southern Miss victory.
One final game against the Bobcats, and this one went down to the wire. Tied up after 9 innings, the Bobcats and Golden Eagles faced off in an extra 10th inning. Ty Long managed to score on a wild pitch, and Southern Miss swept the Bobcats with a 5-4 victory.
The Golden Eagles continued their win streak last night against the Green Wave. Joey Urban started the night off with a 2-run home run to give Southern Miss the early lead. With the game tied at the bottom of the 9th, Kyle Morrison's single out to right field allowed Ty Long to earn the game-winning run for the Golden Eagles yet again.
They face off against South Alabama in Mobile this weekend. We know Baseburg is all the rage around here, but USM has plenty of softball fans as well, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely, and our team is young, but they are fearless.
Absolutely, and they also battle against the Texas State Bobcats. After losing the first 2 games against the Bobcats, the Golden Eagles stood their ground in their final game on Sunday. Abby Tropiel hit a massive 2-run home run in the second, which gave Southern Miss the lead. The Golden Eagles only gave up 1 run to the Bobcats as they took the 2-1 victory. The softball team has some star talent on our bench.
I agree. Despite Tuesday's loss, their talent is still shined. Facing off against the Rebels in Oxford, Neely McManus's 4th inning home run pushed the comeback attempt for the Golden Eagles. But Southern Miss could not close the gap as Ole Miss won 12-5.
They will also take on the South Alabama Jaguars here at home. Southern Miss football gave fans a sneak peek into the 2026 season at the spring game in the Rock.
Reporter Alvia Walker gives you a look into this.
The Golden Eagles wrap up spring play and look ahead to what's next this fall. What do you think Coach Anderson will bring to the table next season?
Blake Anderson's a tremendous offensive mind, 10 years head coaching experience. He's won conference championships in the Sun Belt and the Mountain West. He's going to solve the problem and get things done for the Golden Eagles.
Absolutely, and we hope to see them in the playoffs next year. Speaking of which, the men's tennis entered the Sun Belt tournament as the number 7 ranked team and took on the 2nd ranked Troy Trojans. Despite Sahib Sodi's single set win, the Golden Eagles lost their match 4-1 to exit the tournament. The women's tournament starts tomorrow as they take on the App State at 1 p.m.
Southern Miss track secured 7 top 8 finishes at the Georgia Tech Invitational, including Javelle Fullerton winning first in the 400-meter hurdles competition. They head to Birmingham for the Samford Invitational this Saturday. Wow. Southern Miss has been stepping it up all year.
Oh, absolutely, but not just as a team, but individually as well, including Joey Urban. Joey Urban's incredible weekend earns him SMTV's Player of the Week. In Southern Miss's series against Texas State, Urban notched 4 runs with a total of 7 hits. He also forced 9 outs at center field. Keep it up, Urban. Is there any player that surprised you this season across any of our athletic teams?
Certainly in baseball, you've got to look at Kyle Morrison, newcomer from South Alabama, leading the team in average home runs and RBIs. And then Camden Clark from West Jones, the fireballer. 26 innings, 37 strikeouts, only 4 walks.
Ooh, yeah.
That's not too shabby.
Not too shabby at all. Also 2 people who had a very impressive Texas series play.
Absolutely.
Southern Miss Beach Volleyball is preparing for their postseason. After wrapping up the regular season, the Golden Eagles prepare for the 2026 Sun Belt Conference Beach Volleyball Championship in Foley this weekend. Senior Susanna Michlaska says she is approaching these games with little pressure.
I'm definitely excited, and I'm trying to not make it as a very big deal in my head. Like, it's just supposed to be as every other tournament. Like, have to perform the same way, to play how I did before.
The Golden Eagles closed out their regular season in the NOLA Classic. They split the series with a 3-2 loss to the FIU Panthers, followed by a commanding 5-0 victory against UNO. They earned another 4-1 win on Saturday against the University of Louisiana Monroe before closing out their final game of the regular season with a narrow 3-2 loss against Tulane. Southern Miss will take on ULM at 1:30 p.m. on Thursday. You can follow the tournament on sunbeltsports.org. That's all for this edition of SMTV Sports. Thank you so much for joining us, Dr. Joe Paul.
Absolutely. And remember, one and all, Southern Miss
To the top.